Fred Rogan's post-game show, brought to you by Volvo. Volvo for life.
Back live at the Meadowlands as the Lakers have now jumped out to a 3-0 series lead over the Nets with a 106-103 victory. Shaq had 35 points, 21 in the first half, 14 in the second. Kobe, 36 points, 12 coming in the fourth quarter. Here comes Rick Fox, who hit the 2 critical free throws at the end that finally wrapped it up. Congratulations.
Thank you. This is nice to get here and get off that plane and gather ourselves and get a win and put this pretty much almost in the coffin here.
But nobody can say that you were not tested in this series now.
No, they played like we thought they would. Much better at home. Shot the ball better. Kenyon Martin probably became the second option that they needed outside of Jason Kidd. They gave us a quality game today, but we were able to still come through.
You jumped out early, then they went on a run. What happened at that point?
Well, I thought they understood the magnitude of the game, realizing that half, right about at the point with about 2 minutes to go leading into half, they were down, I think, by about 7 or 8, maybe 10 points. They made a quick little run. Jason Kidd got out in transition, got some easy baskets for some of those guys, and pulled it to a tie, or right below a tie. And I think that gave them momentum into the second half. It was nip and tuck the rest of the way, but still we got the win. So.
Now let's talk about some of the clutch plays in the fourth quarter. Are there ones that run through your mind?
Shaq's bank shot, Shaq's 2 free throws, Shaq's block shot. Kobe got in there with a little bit of action too. He made some big plays. One I think where he got double teamed, split the double team, cut through and hit a shot down the stretch, put it up by 4. Devin's rebound off the dunk, off the offensive board. It seemed to be at every turn somebody contributing, and that's what we needed. This time with the Nets playing better, we all needed to step up.
And when Kobe walked off the court, he basically said, we're not going to give this one away. We're going to take this one, right?
He did. He felt a rhythm that he hasn't felt in a while. He said he wanted the ball. He made some plays where he kept us in it. When they were double teaming and triple teaming Shaquille, they went to the zone. He was able to split and get through. To make some baskets for us, to keep us close. He got fouled. He made some free throws. All in all, if you're going to shut down Shaq or pay that much attention to him like they did, then things are going to open up for Kobe as they did.
New Jersey played a great game tonight, Rick. There is no question. But as you stand here now, do you believe they just took their best shot?
Yeah, that's about, I think, as good as you're going to see. We could have played better. We just got off the plane, jet lag a little bit. They had it too, probably. But still, just, getting out there and competing the way we did to still find a win. And I didn't mean to leave out Rob's big 3 to put us in the lead.
That was
Rob,
pretty big.
Yeah, but all in all, it took a deeper effort from our bench, down to not just the starters to get this done tonight. And that's what's going to happen sometimes on the road.
Is it over? Will you be celebrating Wednesday night?
We plan to. We felt that way when we left, that the pressure was on them to compete and give us a much better game on their floor, which they did. But all in all, I think as you've seen, the experience level here at this time of year for us is great. Even though we were down by some 7 points, we weren't rattled. We just made some stops, got back out, executed, got the ball in the right people's hands, and watched Kobe and Shaq do their thing.
Rick, thanks a lot. We'll see you Wednesday, and hopefully you'll be celebrating.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. There goes Rick Fox. Stay with us. More of our post-game show live from the Meadowlands continues after this. "3,000 miles across the U.S., young and old packed Staples to watch the game on the giant Jumbotron, complete with performances by the Laker girls during breaks. A near-capacity crowd, fans cheered the Lakers like the team had been playing a home game. Tickets were $10. Proceeds went to the Lakers and Staples charities. Now take a look and listen to the fans reacting to the end of the game. Celebrating at Staples, and as Rick Fox said, they hope to be celebrating here on Wednesday night. A few moments ago, Phil Jackson talked with the media about the end of the game. Here's Coach Jackson.
Shot the ball well. It was a well-played ball game, I thought. And big games from both Kobe and Shaquille tonight. Made big shots down the stretch. Both of them did. And we were able to get the stops in the last minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Phil, describe your confidence level in this team in the fourth quarter. It seems like throughout these playoffs, they've always been able to come up with whatever it took.
Well, you know, we're a seasoned team and know what we want to do. Their zone had us with lack of player movement for a while in the third quarter, and without Robert in there, it changes up a little bit of how experienced we are. Devin did a fine job, however, but we just let them get that little momentum surge off a couple turnovers, and you know, we didn't panic and kept the cool. And Shaquille wanted to continue on through the quarter, which is unusual, but he knew it was an important game for us, and we were able to bring it back within 3 and then 1 and then finally get over the top, and a couple big shots, Rob hitting a 3 and going from there.
That was Phil Jackson talking to the media. Now Byron Scott addressing the media. Let's listen into the Nets coach.
You know, he was committed to playing 48 minutes of solid basketball, and you know, I think our younger players, you know, they reacted the way they should have. They followed, you know, and they played hard also.
Byron, as you noted, they've got two great stars to year one. You guys played a great game. They played with a lot of heart today, and they still beat you. Are you guys just overmatched in this thing?
Well, I don't know. You know what? They got, like you said, they got two of their players are the top 5 in the league. You know, and we got one guy in Jason who's the best at his position, no doubt about that, and you know, one of the best players in this league also. We got a bunch of young guys, obviously, that we feel are going to be up there one day in Kenyon and Keith, and we got some other guys that we feel Richard Jefferson's going to be fantastic. But all this right now for our team is a learning experience. You know, that's all it is. And I thought we took a giant step tonight as far as competing against the best. And they are the best. And we came out and we gave it everything we had. You know, we needed obviously a few more stops on the defensive end, but you know, other than that, you know, we played you know, about as well as we could play, except the fact for the rebounding, you know, disparity. Other than that, I thought we played pretty solid.
Byron, can you talk about your strategy against Shaq?
So live from the Meadowlands continues right after this.
And the task at hand now. You have
Lakers basketball on NBC4. Feel the love.
Post-game show. Back live from the Meadowlands, where the Lakers have jumped out to a 3-0 lead and can wrap up this NBA Finals on Wednesday night. Now, during the telecast, you heard that Shaq, and on our pregame show, you saw where Shaq grew up in Newark. Well, Shaq invited 62 people to the game tonight. 62. And he bought the tickets at a cost of around $10,000. No one more proud of the big guy than his dad and his grandfather. First courtside, rooting him on, his dad who has meant so much to him throughout his life. He has turned to him for guidance and counseling at moments of crisis, showing his approval. And now Shaq going to the hoop, and you can see his dad, the Sarge, jumping up with a great deal of pride, as you can well imagine. And after the game, the two celebrating on the court, Shaq and his dad, a very close relationship, hugging each other, savoring the moment, both of them moving just one game away from their third NBA title. Shaq, 35 points tonight, 21 in the first half, then quieted down a bit in the second half with 14. But as you saw in the game, the Nets played a different kind of defense, a little more zone. They were doubling him, playing him in front and in back. That is where Kobe picked up the slack, 36 for Kobe, and of course 12 coming in the fourth quarter. But the Lakers started out very strong in this contest. Let's take a look at first half highlights from the Meadowlands, Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Nets began Game 3 with a new strategy. Instead of shying away from Shaq, they went right at him, and it worked. 6 of their first 7 field goals were from the paint. New Jersey grabbed an early 3-point lead. But the Lakers fired off on a 15-1 run, Shaq slamming home 2 of his 11 first quarter points, and then Derek Fisher shooting and awakened from a long slumber. Back-to-back threes. Lakers jumped out to a 31-23 lead after 1. Second quarter, Kobe got cooking. 14 first half points. Lakers led by as many as 14. But then the officials' whistles changed the complexion of the game. First, Shaq was called for goaltending, and Phil Jackson was livid. Next time down the court, Robert Horry called for a foul. Couldn't believe his eyes. He was given a technical. That sparked an 8-0 Nets run. Kenyon Martin with a big first half got this deal. Then New Jersey with the nice ball movement to Keith Van Horn for the triple. Nets were feeling all the momentum. And then watch, as Martin throws Rick Fox aside. Fox recovered and fouled Martin, and that was called a flagrant foul. Fox was furious. Martin converted the free throws, and on the very next play went right at Fox again. Nets pulled to within 4, but the big fella wouldn't let the game get out of hand, threw down 2 of his 21 first-half points. The Lakers led it 52-46 at the half. And now, are we going back to the interview room? Are we going to the interview room? Okay, let's listen to Shaq. He's now talking to the media.
Shaq, do you think that today was their best shot to win these finals or to win a game?
They're a great team. They're a pesky team. I think they played hard. I think they gave us their best shot, but we know what it takes to win down the stretch. We made a few mistakes. We had way too many turnovers today in this building, but we hit some tough shots down the stretch. Kobe hit a tough one with 2 guys on him. I hit one off the glass. We hit some free throws down the stretch, and we were able to win the game. But I think we can do a whole lot better.
Did you, over here, talk about Jason Kidd's performance over the last quarter and a half? I mean, did you think he was
Jason this year was undoubtedly the MVP of this league. That was a guy that had 9 or 10 triple-doubles, plays a lot.
Oh, that's what we doing? Alright. Yeah, phone blowing. Alright. Mic check 1, 2. Run it. Phone blowing up to my hoes, I can't get with y'all. Should I cut this dough with flour or some fentanyl? Ask your bitch about me, I wear the biggest draws. Why you even talking to me, you the biggest fraud? On the block with that, trying to work on something. Lying to my bitch, she probably think I'm at work or something.